Hi, and welcome back to my channel, Miranda's Cauldron. I put in a bunch of links where people also sprint who are not with the Heart Breathings writing community. Sam, this one's for Sam, who will be sprinting in about an hour. And that is why this will be my last Monday for now. I'm switching to Tuesday for next week, so then I can go to Sam's sprints too. Sarah, who sprints a couple times, once or twice early in the morning, and then Sunday afternoons after Mal at Power Play Press. Mama Maggie. You'll have to check her own channel because I'm not sure when she sprints. I believe it's a lot of time it's early in the morning and then pop-ups, but she is all over on the chats cheering everybody on. And Rachel, who sprints Tuesdays and Thursdays afternoon. And Rita, I'm not even going to pronounce her last name because I'm sure I'll butcher it. She normally posts early in the morning as well. And HK Darkwood, who sprints Monday, Wednesday, Fridays afternoons. I normally use her timers. And here is the YouTube link for the Heart Breathings writing community. And if you also click on Heart Breathings writing community on Facebook, you can join there, and there's a list of everybody's sprints, and they have various events. Normally the first Saturday of every month is Double Down Day, and the beginning of every quarter there's a writing retreat, virtual writing retreat for the weekend, and it's just a great group. Rachel popped in and is grabbing her coffee. I'm almost done my coffee. I'm going to have to go get another one and some water during one of these writing sprints. And we have Nicole, hello, starting off the sprint with a much needed shower. Back soon. Happy words to everyone. Can't wait till you return. Rachel says, somehow I miss Sam's Monday schedule one. Thanks. Yeah, same with me. But I was asking her about it the other day, and apparently she's just now starting back to doing Mondays. So that's why I've decided to switch to Tuesdays. So then I can go to her sprints. This was my second cup, so I have my water sitting here. Yeah, I haven't had any water this morning yet, but then I've only been awake for about 90 minutes. And the last 20 minutes I've been at my desk trying to figure out what I'm going to be doing today and putting in the links and all that other fun stuff. Okay, so one thing I do like to do on my channel is draw a cat wisdom card. And I haven't done a Moonology card in a while. So I'm also going to do a Moonology card. But first, I'm going to draw the cat wisdom card. Cute little book that comes with it. See, aren't these cute little cards? And if you're not into cats and you prefer dogs, there's also a dog wisdom. You probably just look it up on Amazon. I got these from a Christmas gift a couple years ago from the same wonderful mom of the other mom of my son, as well as she gave me the Mystical Cat Tarot. And come to think of it, I also found the Moonology deck at her little shop. Oh, and that was, I've been here for 25 minutes because I had a timer going in the background. Anyhow, here is the card for today. It is fear. Ooh. But don't be too afraid. It could be just as simple as you fear waking up in the morning, or you fear that you're not going to have enough sleep over the holidays. So the next break, I will bring up the Moonology cards because we have writing to do planning to do, or just self-care, reading and enjoying your mid-morning or evening. It depends on where you are. So for this first stream, like I always do Monday mornings, is I am getting my HB90 notebook, figure out my task blocks from yesterday, do some adding, which I always have trouble with. What is it with words is not a problem most of the time, but numbers, yeah, always with the numbers. Rachel says, I'm still unpacking from the trip to visit everyone between revising. And hello, Alexandria. Okay, so we are going to start the first. I'm going to just dial this back. Oh, we're going to have a visitor. Maybe not. Maybe the kitty got distracted. Share screen. Kitty is scratching on something. Okay, dial it back again. Cute little fall, even though it's not fall here, it's definitely winter. See you in 25. And that was the end of our first sprint together. How did everybody do? I personally got my test block summaries all figured out from last week, and I use HB 90 planning method with Sarah, and I merge it with Tracy, the revised writers. Her plan this sprint or whoever's sprinting first thing in the morning. So I merged them quite nicely together. I'm almost done that. So hopefully next sprint I can do the review questions, and then I can set up this week of all my projects I want to go towards my goals and figure out, set up the form for my summary, because I don't print out all of the papers. I just put it in my journal, notebook, bullet journal kind of method. So we had, let's see what's happening. Sarah popped in. Hello, Sarah. Sarah's channel is up above because she hosts sprints. And Sam's sprinting now, and her link is up above. And there was hello to Sarah. Alexandria says, half my workout is complete. Ooh, nice workout. Yeah, I want to get into yoga. That's the most extreme that I do. But I also want to find an app for on my phone so I can count my steps, because I think I need to, maybe that might help my little shakiness and my fear of stairs. Yeah, it's weird. So Sam popped in with a like, and I'm going to pop over to hers when we get back to writing. And thanks for sharing. Thanks for sprinting. I love going to Sarah's sprints. I tend to only catch the Sundays, but with the time difference, Saskatchewan didn't change. We don't change our time at all. So I usually can, if I remember she's Sarah sprinting, I usually can catch the last hour. Even though with the kids I watch, they arrive at 6:30 in the morning. But I tend to go back to sleep. Luckily, husband's around to, let's just say, to make sure they don't fight. Yes, I don't know. Maybe it's a brother thing. I raised a daughter and a son, and they didn't fight. Sure, they argued some, but not nearly as much as 4. And then sometimes they're like really good. I got through a few more paragraphs. Awesome. I'm assuming Rachel is revising. This is a very slow, emotional chapter. Oh, Alexandra, I also do yoga every day. Yoga with Adrian is a decent yoga channel on YouTube. I actually joined, so I was subscribed. I really should get into that. We had a local lady who used to do the weekly yoga, and I like that yoga because the yoga that I participated in, it was like more cool down. So it was an hour of practically like lying down, none of the standing up on one foot. It was basically your whole body on the mat, which was kind of nice when you're not very flexible or coordinated. I should actually check out that that channel. And there we go. I just need to do it more. Yeah, same here. I even bought a yoga mat at one of our little towns. They had a fundraiser yard sale type thing, and I bought one, and well, I've used it once, and that was to sleep on because we had too many people in the house and not enough beds. She also has challenges every month that I try to complete. Oh, fine. Well, I guess I'm going to have to check out that channel and actually get to yoga. I'm trying to do more mindful meditation, but I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. But it's what I do. Just kind of lie there or sit there and I just say the elements over and over again, and then silence. So it works. Okay, I'm going to Shuffle this deck. This one is the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards from Yasmin Boland. I follow her on Facebook. Okay, I'm going to just spread it out and drop one down and see what it says. Last quarter, moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. Details. Interesting considering that Rachel is revising. When I'm done my journaling, I'm redoing my maps because, well, my maps are pretty much a mess right now. I just have them, my floor plans, just on blank paper, and I really need to put them on grid, like my other series. Okay, I'm not sure how to pronounce those words. I find most of her stuff is gentle. Okay, I'm going to have to check that out too. Okay, this timer goes reverse, and it's 45 minutes. We're just going to change that to a new timer because I'm not a fan personally of the 45 minutes. So I'm just going to switch it to more of a wintry one because I don't know about where you are, but we're in the middle of another snow blizzard. It snowed all last night, blowing the wind like a banshee. There's snow on the windows on the north side of the house. The south side, not so much, but the snow tends to drift. So quite often we still see the grass and the gravel and other parts of the yard is up to my knees. It's crazy. It's really funny watching the kitties run around out there. So I am going to switch to a different timer. We're going to stick with the 30-minute timer. Or change to a 30-minute. So I will see you in 30 minutes. Happy writing, or reading, or planning, or revising. See you in 30. And welcome back. Something's up with my mic, but it's just the one that I have on the laptop, so maybe it's getting kind of wonky because it takes me longer to unmute it. And then I kept getting messages about it. It's like, But anyhow, cute little goth kitty again. Rita popped in. Let's see what she has to say. Monday. Out running errands, but wanted to stop by and smooches the light. Thank you. Like I said earlier, and her link is up above to her page. She hosts early in the morning. I sometimes catch the last sprint or two. It depends on the sprint she's going. If you are a subscriber, if you have your own channel and you host sprints like this or would like to, check out Sam's page, or sorry, not her page, but her channel. She has a link, and I believe there might be a link in the description for the for my stream, that there's going to be a under 1,000 subscriber sprintathon in January for a week. If you would like to sign up, go check out the form. That's either, I believe it's in the description below, or definitely over at Sam's. Yeah. I got a lot done. I decided not to do the review questions because I really want to set up this week. Because I know I don't know about you guys, but I know I have a very busy weekend. I even told hubby that if he wanted to go to town, that we will have to go before Friday because I am going to be busy Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Over at the it's a combination between Heart Breathing's writing community and Sarah Cannon. She's got a couple of work courses that she's being offered for the weekend. On Your Path Forward is on Friday and Saturday. If you took it the first time around, you will be getting an email about it. And if you haven't signed up, there's the opportunity to do that over on, I believe it's the Heart Breathing's Writing Community website, or the Heart Breathing's website. And you should check it out. It's great if you're planning and you like to see what's going to be happening in the future. It helps you with not just writing, all life. Alexandria finally finished all of the non-writing tasks, so now I can get to that. Oh, that is awesome. Awesome. And of course, I'm going to dial back the kitty timer. And also Sunday is the HB90 kickoff, which I'm going to be putting in the banner for next time. Rachel, I'm on to my second chapter. Awesome. All the words, all the revising. Go. I am just curious if anyone wants to do an extra 30-minute or so sprint when we're done here, because we have time for one more, and then it's going to be getting pretty close to the top of the hour. So I could do another sprint if there's enough people that want to, because I can continue with my planning, and if I get that done, I can actually get back to redrawing my maps. I have the girls' houses all done. I have the boys' houses all done. I have to do Grandpa Zach's because there's a whole chapter and probably more that they're up in the woods at Grandpa Zach's cabin. Alexandria says good to me. And same with Rachel. She's going to flip between me and Jules. Oh, I think Jules, the dawdling writer, seems to be writing. She seems to be hosting every day now. I really should go back and visit her. I haven't in a while. I don't know why. Probably because it could be because it's on the times don't go well with me anymore, or maybe someone from Heart Breathings ended up taking her slot. Who knows? Oh, if she does stream. Okay. Yeah, I've noticed that she streams quite a lot. I know Sam's streaming right now. I popped over and hugged the like button. You both do card draws. Oh, that is cool. Like, I know I was going to her pretty regularly a while ago, but like I'm talking like maybe 6 months ago or longer, but I don't anymore. I don't know why. I have to check out her stream again. She does Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Sunday. Okay. I thought she was quite often. I know HK sprints in the afternoon, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So maybe, but Jules usually does it. At least she used to do it in the morning. I'll have to check out her channel and find out. Anyhow, that's enough chatting, and we're going to do the next 25 minutes. I'm going to dial this kitty timer back. Oh, and before I forget, I'll just pause that for now. Before I forget, JD Robinson, may be sprinting this afternoon at 4 Eastern. I will see you in 25. Well, that was a quick sprint for me. I got most of my plan with me on the first page all done. Figured out my important dates for this week and whatever I know for next week, to realize, oh my goodness, the holidays are like soon upon us. And just like every other year, I am still behind. I've gotten 0 gifts. Wait, that's not true. We did a Christmas gift for our son and ended up ordering one for my husband and one for myself. Hey, if you can spend $50 on this item for yourself, I'm going to get one too, because I would say what it is, but just in case my son's not, well, it doesn't matter, because if he can spend $50 on a hoodie, so can I. So that is what I did, and it's a bright color, which I'm kind of usually not really into, but lately I need something besides black and gray. But most of my sweaters are rather colorful, my hoodies and that. But anyhow, how did everybody do? Jocelyn popped in. Hello from SD Houston. I believe that this is her first time on my sprint, even though I've seen her at other Hardee's, which is always nice to see a familiar face. And then they pop into your stream, which is always fun. I'm going to do one more 30-minute sprint, maybe 25. It depends on which Christmas one I pick up, because I'm going to use one of the Christmas ones from HK Darkwood. I believe the one I'm going to pick is the one that I didn't do earlier, and the numbers goes backwards, so it's going to start at 0, and then when it gets to 25 or 30, then it will ding. So if you look up and see the timer kind of wonky, that's why. Let's see. Alexandria worked on a scene, kind of taking it slower today. Sometimes you just need those slow days. And I understand some people don't like Mondays. For me, Monday is no different than the rest of the days of the week. Other than this morning, I got to sleep in for a change. And because I didn't have the kids I babysit early in the morning and after school, I'm just so thankful I don't have to worry about taking them to school, because the bus just picks them up, and it's actually on the same route as theirs. So, and it's the same bus driver that when my kids were going to school had. The joys of living in the country. You get a bus, the bus picks you up right at your door and drops you off. And then you can't wait on the side of the road like at some places, because there's some days the snow fog is so bad and the weather's not the best, so they have to actually physically wait inside the house until the bus stops. Sarah, trying to get through reading this draft, but I keep getting sidetracked. Definitely a Monday. Oh, is this book 2? I can't wait to read book 1. I'm going to, when we have the dreaded mail strike over, because I don't want to download that book. I want to get a copy. So, and that's what I've done with a few other Hardee's that I write with. Sometimes I get the ebook, but I'm like, it'd be kind of cool to display the books of the authors that you actually write with. So I think I'm going to be doing that. I love every day. That's the attitude, right? For me, quite often, Saturdays and Sundays are my full writing day, because I don't have to get interrupted when I have the kids. Like today, if Jen is sprinting, she sprints at 3 my time, which is 4 Eastern. And so quite often it's like, okay, well, do I go and sprint, do whatever for like a half an hour when I know the kids will be here soon? So quite often I just pop onto my phone and read during that half hour. So it's kind of, I get the social plus I get self-care because I'm reading. And I do love to read. That is true. Have to read my paperback every day. And then I have my whatever book on my Kobo, which is equivalent to the Kindle, which I understand Kobo is basically in Canada. Another thing that we're different. I love the idea of displaying books by other Hardys, and thank you for considering buying my book. Actually, I think I might have even downloaded it already. I can't remember because that book looks really good. So that we've been chatting for 5 minutes. I'm going to bring up another timer, more of a wintry one. Let's see. We'll do this one for 30 minutes. So I'll see you in 30 minutes. And then we'll decide whether or not we're going, nope, that's one we already did. We're going to do this one. And it's 25 and it goes in reverse order. See you in 25. And that was the end of would be our last sprint. But I'm going to do one more because there's so many people here. This is fantastic. And I still have things to do. I really would like to be able to at least start redrawing one of my maps. But I'm still doing the whole planning the week. I love how with Tracy's revised writer, her planning method, you do it weekly. And you figure out how many hours that are already taken up. Like it's how many hours I have the kids for the week, how long it takes for meal prep and eating and daily chores, and if you have any running around and errands to do. This week for me, I have a doctor's appointment, and that usually takes about 2 hours out of the day because I've got to drive a half an hour to get to the doctor's. And this one's a little bit, it's going to be longer, so I'll need an hour. And when you live an hour from a decent grocery store and like just like a decent village town, it's an hour away. So that right there is usually 6 hours of the day. And those are the days we usually go in the morning. And by the time I get home, I'm just too exhausted to even open up a book besides maybe for reading. And also put in your family time if you have kids, if whatever, and your evening routine. I put a little bit longer for my PM routine because normally it's like whatever you need to do to get ready for bed. But I also I put 2 hours every night from 8 to 10 my time. Sometimes it goes to 9 to 11. But that's when I watch TV, do some reading, just playing on my phone because I don't game. I play the games on my phone. And then you figure out how many hours you have left, and then you divide it up into your goals. And this week, I don't think I'm going to have any time for words because your path forward is on for Friday and Saturday. So I figured out, okay, I've got about 12 hours to that. And then if you're into the HB90 kickoff, that's happening. And I really want to do it well this time. So I'm going to go through all the videos and I'm going to try to do it as well as I can with the videos. And I also want to change up a little bit. So I'm not going to have enough time to do what I normally do. So it's going to be challenging. We'll see who popped in. CJ, hello. And there's a little message up here I don't think I actually commented on. But with Sarah's book, she says, I love the idea of displaying books by other Hardys, and thank you for considering buying my book. Yeah, no problem. So Nicole popped in. Guess she was busy. I'm going to buy Sarah's book because apparently you can get it on Amazon. But right now, I live in the country, so we don't have Amazon delivery. We have postal delivery. And even if you want to do something like Pure Later or that type of thing, the truck only comes to my little town, population, I'm not kidding you, under 20 people. That it only comes once a week. So I'm just going to wait until Amazon is back to, not Amazon, but Canada Post is back to normal, and then just order it through there. There's a few other ones I want to order. One of the books I want to get, actual books, is J.D. Robinson's. I beta read for hers, and I have a download or ebook, but I want to just actually have the book in my hand. And if you go directly to her website, you can get a signed copy, which will be like really cool. Display up with Sarah's that I've got autographed. So that's my kind of ramble about books. Okay, yes, another one. Awesome. I guess I kind of figured, like, there's a lot of people here. Like, if there was nobody in chat, I'd be done. I would have done that last sprint, but I would have been done. But I have lots to do. So, okay, Nicole, which I do believe is reading her book. I think they're reading each other's books, which is really fun. Sarah's book is amazing. I can't recommend it enough, and I never recommend books. Ooh, cool. And if I remember correctly, I think there's witches in it, and witches alone is like, if I had to choose between a witch book, a vampire book, I would pick the witch book every single time. That's probably why the 3 series that I'm writing at the moment, 2 of them are witch families holding secrets. Of course, like, what 16-year-old wouldn't want to be a witch? Then they find out, hey, I'm a witch. My mom's a witch. And then one of my mom's best friends is, well, I won't tell any more about that story because that's a spoiler. And my 3rd book that I'm still there's another one that I've got 2 books done that they're not witches, but they're elementals. So they have powers over the earth, air, fire, water. Enough about me talking about my books. Sam says, I think I planned a bit too much for myself in 2025, but then I look at it and it might not be enough. I used Sarah's 2025 writing schedule for this plan. May solidified or change with this HB90 around. Well, I just love, like, I can't believe this will be coming up to my 1st year anniversary or whatever, because I joined last December for January 1st. And if you are like me, you have all these goals, all these tasks, all these responsibilities that you want to be able to track your time. And Sarah's planning method is just that. You figure out all your goals, all your tasks, how much time you have available. And it's just really, really an amazing program. And that could be why I enjoy and Tracy's planning method. They merge really nice together. So that's what I'm doing. I just have to figure out a way to put Tracy's monthly planning in my book because, I haven't done that yet. So I have to figure that out. Okay, another HB90 planner. This is what I'm redoing my HB90 this time. I need to know I can handle it. I have showed up at every kickoff and I've changed it every time. I haven't done a Kanban board, but I think I'm going to be trying one with Tracy, the revised writers sprints last weekend. She mentioned about jotting down what you wanted to do during her 2-hour sprint. Well, I've been doing that slightly different, but on my sticky note, down color-coded because each of my goals has a color code. So I've been marking down what I want to get done. And when I do it, I tick it off. And if I don't finish it, I move it to the next one. So it's kind of like Kanban board, kind of like bullet journaling all together. So we'll see how that goes if I can continue doing that. And then also try to use the little sticky notes, which I have. It's not like I don't have them because I have them in 4 colors, just not my 4 colors that I picked. Because, well, I really can't use yellow because yellow doesn't really show very well on white paper. So we'll have to see. Oh, and I do have the blue. My light blue is for my health, so I might do that. And I'm going to change that up a little bit and put my HB planning weekly plans and dailies and all that under recurring tasks instead of health, and just basically use health for my journaling, which I discovered last month when I was sick. I didn't journal nearly as much, and same with my cards. Okay, let's go back to comments. I feel rather chatty today. I read the 1st and 2nd of Sarah's story. They're devourable. Oh, is their 2nd one out already? I thought she was drafting that one, unless that's the one she was revising. My book Spellbound is all witches with a little bit of zombies added for spice. Ooh, okay, so are your zombies like the that big TV series with zombies that some people can't handle? Or is it like the zombies of Sarah's series, Eternal Sorrows? Because those zombies, they don't scare me. But the other zombies, no thank you. Like that movie, The 28 Days Later, with the virus and the zombies. I tried to watch that. I think I got 30 minutes in and I just can't watch it. Nicole. Sarah says you'd enjoy Nicole's Spellbound. I'm reading it now and I'm grumpy that I can't blow off my responsibilities to finish today. So chatter back and forth about books. So I'm going to use a either 25 or 30-minute timer. And that will be the end. So I can put this is my end and when I'll be sprinting next, which will be not Saturday because I'll be busy doing your path forward. So I'm not sprinting. And I've decided to change my Monday morning sprints to Tuesdays so I can actually go to Sam's because Sam is now streaming halfway through mine. So I'm going to switch my time. Not really my time. The time's going to be the same. It's just going to be switching to Tuesday for next week. And so I have to play in camera today to do that. Okay, I don't know which zombies you'd consider them. Like Sarah's may be able to answer that better than I can. Okay. I know and I can't wait, but it's also one of those don't want to end situations because it's so good. Zombie talk. I don't think they're scary except for maybe the first time. Okay, good. That is good. They're not scary but creepy. That I can handle. If they're creepy, I can handle. If they're scary and like, no, thank you. Okay. The good news there is that you know the author and she can whip you out a short story with anytime you want to visit Boston Falls. Aw. You don't have to do that. I can change it up. Well, you can figure it out if you want to do it like an hour later or whatever. But just let me know. Because like I said, I don't mind. I like when I can actually get to my desk in the mornings for me, but not too early. Because I know on Tuesdays and Thursdays that Diane doesn't sprint until 1 my time, noon. And I quite often don't do anything in the mornings besides read, watch TV, just do nothing. So I'll let you decide, and then I'll keep an eye on yours, and then I'll make up a thumbnail, like say Thursday or Friday. Okay, let's see. So we'll start the next sprint. Let's do, okay, I have another little cute kitty. Let's see if I can find the cute kitty. There we go. And it's 25 minutes. Well, 25:43. So we'll use this little one. And we'll see you in 25 minutes. Back. And that was our last sprint. And the last time for sprinting together with me. We had Mama Maggie popped in. And yes, we all were wondering about your cows. What happened? And no response, but that's okay. I'm going to guess with the cows were rescued, but first let me just stop sharing. Okay, and I'm going to also stop that. Okay. There was some tech issues. That somehow posted my message about Mama Maggie, good morning, twice. And then I still have a little message saying, having trouble connecting. Please check your internet. Well, my internet is fine because it posted twice. Maybe it's the wind. Nicole Ran, thanks for hosting. Thanks for popping in. Sam says, I think I might be halfway through this pronunciation guide for my capture series. Ooh, that sounds exciting. I'm going to have to put one of those in mine. Not so much pronunciation, but in one of my series, I have Gaelic words. And then each one of those are with English. So I have to probably do something like that. And I also have different terms in that one that's not English, like, for example, loach, Loach, which is Gaelic for, I can't remember, I found that, decades ago. Well, maybe not quite decades ago, because my daughter is going to be 25, and I wrote it when she was about 8 when I started that one. But I think it's Gaelic for protector or warrior type thing. Yeah. Thanks for hosting. Oh, and let me pop up again. Let's see. Rachel got 2 more chapters done. That's amazing. So if I remember correctly, you got 4 done. I'm scared to do a pronunciation guide. Yeah, me too. There's so many words that I can't pronounce. Like, I remember when I was given the opportunity to read a chapter of my book to my daughter's grade 6 class. And luckily I picked a chapter that didn't have very many weird words in it. And sadly, though, that chapter isn't even in my book anymore. It's mentioned, just like the kids spent the day at the diner, but that was about it. We didn't see what happened because I didn't need it anymore. And after writing the first chapter a few times, I decided to go with a different format for that one. For example, I still have a little bit of the same, but I start with the main character, Kaylee, coming across a very friendly, or maybe friendly, coyote. Even Tina and I say some of the names differently. I got that. Gaelic is fun. Okay, let's see. Sam says mine is a mix of Indian and Native American Cherokee. That is fun. Total 4 today. And Southern, because I cannot get the Southern out. And Rich says, I keep doing this. I may be done tonight. That's amazing. It takes me forever to revise. But I have to say, some chapters are easier than others, shorter than others, more difficult than others. Like I've seen myself revise and revise and revise certain chapters, and it takes me like 2 days or 3 days to get them done. Sure, I don't work on them for 8 hours at a day because my brain just doesn't work that way. Mama Maggie, we got the cows in the fence repair before sunset. That's great. Those pesky little cows that want to jump through or under and totally wreck the fences. The farmers in our area are always fixing fences in the springtime. Thank goodness none of them got hit or wandered too far away. Cows can travel 20 miles a day or further, so it's good that they like their feed pellets enough to stay close to the farm. A while ago, a young bull got away from a neighbor's farm, and of course this neighbor can be 3 miles away. But it was actually missing for days, which is kind of weird because it's not like this bull calf or whatever you call them are actually like, how can they hide? There's hardly any trees. There's no real forest. But I was dog watching at the time, and I looked out the window bright and early in the morning, and I saw this cow. Right? Okay, I'm seeing things. Maybe the neighbor has some cows in the field next door. And then I took the dogs for a walk, and oh no, it was just a random calf that was missing in the dooryard or just out in the backyard. So I immediately called the homeowners and wondering what do I do? Because like I've never experienced this cow problem before. So she made some phone calls, and then a few farmers showed up and was like, no, not my cow, not my cow. I don't know how they can tell the difference. Probably the thing in their ear. But eventually the bull calf was rambled up and found and brought back home. And it was probably gone for like a week. It's like scary. Scary. But it was just a little cow. So it didn't freak me out too much. Well, thank you so much for popping in and spending the last 3 hours with me. I didn't get to my maps, but I got my planning all done for the week, my task block summaries, figure out how many actual hours I need for next week, for this weekend, for Your Path Forward and HB90 next quarter. So yeah, I didn't put any hours in for my writing, but that's okay because sometimes you just need a break. So I will see you all on Monday, normal time. Bye for now.